Hey, Claudia and Tony. My name is Ethan, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to bring more customers in and improve your online presence. You're probably sitting there wondering, why would I do this? What's in it for me? And the truth is, I have found that most business owners I speak to just are too busy in their day-to-day business life as well as their life outside of business to really dedicate the time that's necessary to figure out where they currently stand online, where their top competition locally stands, and what do they need to do to beat them, as well as implementing it. So I have found that by shooting this short, custom, free attack plan, that basically covers exactly what needs to be done by the individual to get ahead. Sometimes those business owners will reach back out to me and say, hey, I saw your video. I love what you did. Let's work together. And sometimes I send the video and business owners see what I do and they still like the content. They still see the value, but they currently have a team already doing their marketing and their online presence. They take the information, they give it to their team. The team implements it and everybody's happier for it. I personally, I'm happy either way. I create these videos because I like sharing information with business owners. I love seeing business owners improve their online presence. I love seeing them position themselves in front of their actual customers who are looking for them as well, because in that situation, it creates a win-win-win. I win as a marketer, helping businesses market to their people. You win as a business owner, connecting with your customers, and the customer wins finding the right business for them. With that being said, I'm going to dive right in and get started. So the first thing I want to talk about are the three major topics is going to be content. Now, with regards to content, your website is beautiful. Whoever takes care of your web design and SEO, they are very good at what they do with regards to design. This website has pretty much everything you want it to be in terms of content for the most part. You have plenty of pictures, and I'm sure if I go to save the picture, the metadata is going to be optimized already. You have plenty words of content, and I'm sure, as you all know, Google likes to see as many words as possible on our homepage. On any page in particular, but mainly the homepage especially, Google loves to see at least 1,500 words. For some reason, they think 1,500 is it's a standard for proving you an authority in your area. With that being said, I went ahead and researched how many words you have on this word counter. You are currently sitting at just under 2,000 words on your homepage. Your top competitor, based on internet Google search for Tampa tree removal, is going to be Independent Tree Service Inc. And they have a pretty decent website too. Their word count actually comes out to 1,131. So you can see you are significantly higher ranked than them in regards to the amount of words on your homepage, which is very good for you. However, for content, it's not just about the amount of words as well as the amount of pictures. There's something else that is just as important, if not more important, to Google, and that is going to be keywords. And what keywords are literally the terms that customers in areas or nationally are searching for specifically. So, for example, we researched your keywords. You are currently ranking for 2,400 keywords, which of those 2,400 keywords a month, you are getting 1.5 thousand visits a month, which is equal to a value of about 2.6K. Independent Tree Service, your number one competitor, who's actually ranked number one on the Google search, they only have 149 keywords for 202 visits a month at $927 value. Now you're probably wondering, how do you have 2,400 keywords and they only have 149, but yet they're outranking you? Well, it's very simple. The truth is, of these 2,004 keywords, the vast majority from the research I've seen, the vast majority are very general, high searched national keywords. So what that means is these numbers you're seeing here, 500 searches a month, 700 searches a month, 7.2K searches a month, these are people searching across the entire United States for Stump Killer. So this is 7.2 thousand people across the entire United States. Of that, 53 are visiting your website. Now, the truth is, for a company like yours focused in Tampa and around the Tampa Bay region, ranking for national keywords is very powerful if you want to create a national brand. However, if your goal is to increase estimates as well as confirm jobs within the Tampa Bay region, what you really want to do is you want to go after companies similar to Independent. So this is the reason why they're still ranked number one, even though they have less. You can see that they're currently ranking for a majority of words based around the Tampa market, specifically tree removal, arborist, Tampa tree trimming. And you can see that of the 410 searches they're getting for this specific keyword right here, keyword phrase, 23 of those are visiting their website. So what you would want your marketing team to do is you want them to go through and spread across your website as many locally focused search keywords throughout the website, and that will increase your local presence with local customers who actually will be seeking you out for your services and able to pay you for your services. Obviously, if someone in New York is searching tree trimming and they find your website, it's of no value to you or to them, as you are currently very far apart and they can't do anything about that. So that's something to be aware of when it comes to keywords. You want to make sure, unless your plan is to rank nationally, which if it is, you're doing a great job with these keywords. You want to really, if your plan is to rank locally, you really want to focus those keywords and kind of specify down on the actual markets you want to go after, whether it be Tampa, St. Pete, Brandon, Clearwater, or any of the other areas that you'll service. The next thing I want to talk about after content is going to be citations. So this is called the Google Map Pack. And what these are made of is these are made of companies registered on Google. And with those companies, essentially through several techniques, you gain recognition and validation in the eyes of Google. One of those techniques are, as you see here, getting an increasing number of reviews and responding to those reviews from your customers. But that being said, the most important aspect of what gets you qualified to rank on the Google Map Pack is going to be citations. And essentially, before I explain citations, I just want to make sure this is clear. These three businesses, in the eyes of Google, are considered the most trustworthy and reputable tree service companies in the Tampa area. That is why they're listed as 1, 2, and 3. Now, how they've achieved this spot, yes, their reviews do matter, but really and truly, it's back to citations. And what a citation is a citation is a listing on a directory, such as Yellow Pages, such as Angie's List, such as Nextdoor, of your name, address, and phone number of your business. Google loves to see your name, address, and phone number, or as we call it, NAPs, replicated across the entire internet. When Google sees this in their eyes, you are relevant, you are an authority, and you are validated. Because here are these other websites that everybody knows and respects, pointing and referencing your website. And with that, you will gain that respect from Google, and it will increase your ranking. Now, you can actually download tools that will take you through all of these, and I recommend going through all three companies. I honestly recommend going through as many as you can through these businesses because some might have citations that you don't have, but mainly you want to go through the top three at least. I'm not sure why it came this way. Anyways, you want to go through the top three at least because they would have the most powerful citations, and you can actually go and get yourself listed on each of those frame citations and start to gain juice and power from those references and those domains. And with that being said, that's going to take me into the next point. And the next point we're going to talk about is going to be backlinks. Now, I'm just pulling up the overview here again so we can get back to it. Now, what a backlink is a backlink is essentially very similar to a citation in the sense that it's a reference, but the difference being a citation is focused on your name, address, and phone number. A backlink is basically going to be focused on any website or web page or internet location that is referring and pointing back to a spot on your website, whether it be your home page or a service page or about page. It's simply a domain on the internet that is referring to your domain. Now, as you can see here, you have 521 domains across the internet referring to you 1.4 thousand times across those 521 domains. Now, that is a very high backlink count as compared to your competition, who has 73 referring domains referring to them 197 times. But with that being said, I'm sure you're wondering right now, how do you have so much more backlinks and backlinks and keywords compared to your competition, yet they're still outranking you? Well, the truth is, not all backlinks are created the same. Some backlinks are extremely powerful in the eyes of Google because the company they're referencing from. For example, the Better Business Bureau is one of the highest ranking backlinks you can get because it is such a highly respected organization that their domain rating is very high. I believe it's a 93. So what you can see here is even though you have 1,300 backlinks, not all are created the same. You see this one's rated as 70, but this is a 0.2, 0.6, 0.6, 24, 22. So what you want to do is you want to go through your competition and you want to find their backlinks and you want to take all of the highest referring backlink powers, as that is what contributes to choose. And sometimes you will see, and this is a good example, you can have a website that has 1,000, 2,000, etc. backlinks still being beat by a website that only has a couple hundred, simply because not all backlinks are created equal. And the company that has the 100 actually has more powerful backlinks than the one that has 1,000, because the one that has 1,000 has a lot of spammy, not really authoritative backlinks mixed into their backlinking channels. So with that being said, that covers all three of the main topics I wanted to talk about. So just to go back over, it's going to be citations, The citations, like we said, are going to cover your name, address, and phone number listed across directories. The backlinks are going to be referring domains that point to your website, whether no follow or do follow. And then with content, you want to make sure that your keywords are actually targeting these service areas for what's actually being searched. Yes, the national is powerful to get you in front of a lot of eyes, but getting in front of a lot of eyes doesn't always convert to sales. You want to convert people who are actually capable of purchasing to sales, and that would be people within your region. With that being said, I hope you'll enjoy the video. If you all find value and want to reach out, my name is Ethan, as I said, 813-825-6730, or you can get me elevatedmcs@gmail.com. If you guys find the videos useful and want to take it to your current marketing team and give them to implement, I am happy for that as well. I hope they do find value in it. If not, no harm, no foul. You do what you please. I hope you guys have a great night and enjoy the rest of your week.